how to beat the EZA'S for STR Goku and LR Full Power Frieza. Let's hop straight into it. So starting off with our Goku here, again, it is a traditional 30-stage EZA, and he is weak to the full, or I guess the EZA is weak to the full power category. When it comes to this category, you do have, if you have the newly EZA Super Saiyan 4 Goku, you can run him. But I'm going to be completely honest with you, you might want to run extreme class units. I know it's tempting because there's just so many super class units here. The reason why I say that is because on stage 20, he has 80% damage reduction against super class enemies. So you may not take damage, but you're probably not doing much damage either. It's much, more effective to run super class units. And speaking of, I think you might want to avoid running Broly, but you could easily run, if you have LR Full Power Frieza, you can run a whole Sworn Enemies team. So literally a Frieza centric team. You can run LR Full Power, LR AGL Full Power Frieza, then the STR Frieza there. You can then run this AGL Golden Frieza. You can't necessarily run the Tech Golden. Actually, you may not be able to actually run these two because they have the same name, and in EZA's, I realize that you actually can't do that, right? Yeah, it's actually a little unfortunate. So I guess you could only run, let me see, hold on. So we have Golden Frieza here. I mean, LR AGL Full Power Frieza. Then we have Golden Frieza, that's 2. Then Transforming Frieza is 3. Then Angel Golden Frieza is 4. And then base form-ish Golden Frieza is 5. And then maybe just run another not movie boss, but another Sworn. Actually, it's a little tough now that I see that. Yeah, it's a little unfortunate. You might just want to go ahead and run Tech Frieza here. I actually completely forgot you can't run same name units in EZA. So yeah, probably run, Tech Golden or Transforming Frieza as your 130 lead. And then just bring any extreme class units that you can bring, or literally any extreme class lead that you have, maybe, and then just run any units on this category. Again, you can run a full super class AGL team. I just don't see you doing that much damage, even though you might have, a type of, it's just 80% is kind of crazy. So yeah, super class seems like, or sorry, extreme class seems like the way to go. And if you're on JP, you're definitely going to want to use this guy right here. Anyways, moving on to Full Power Frieza, the STR one. He is weak to Planet Namek Saga. Now, since he's an LR EZA, using LRs is going to be the best way to complete this. Again, extreme class seems the wave here, not because he has any specific damage reduction, but specifically it's just, there's literally more extreme class units on this category than there are super class. I would see Namek Goku still performing pretty well in here. These are your leaders, by the way. You might as well actually try and cheese this with the AGL, Ginyu Force team, but keep in mind that no legendary power means you're not going to be putting out that much attack, but as long as you have Planet Namek Saga, you're going to be reducing damage received. So if you run a full Ginyu Force team, let's say of just like no LRs or anything like that, which I mean, it would be a little bit hard to do that anyways. But again, if you manage to do that, you won't necessarily take damage, but it'll be, quite some time before you possibly beat the stage, right? Especially since you have a lot of defensive stackers. So it's like, you're going to beat it eventually at some point. But yeah, you can run AGL Ginyu as the lead. You can probably fit Golden, I keep calling him Golden Frieza, Full Power Frieza on the same leader skill. You can probably bring, honestly, if you're on JP, this unit already EZA'd, bring them. This unit EZA'd on both versions of the game, go ahead and bring them. And then maybe even AGL Berta, because we know how good he is, or any of the banner units if you have them. So the Int, Jason Berta, or STR, Rakum, and Gildo. Now again, or Guldo, I don't know how to say his name. And if you don't have him, then of course STR Namek Goku, and any of these, Planet Namek Saga units that you can bring. So go on and Krillin if you have them. Into Namek Goku, not STR. Since it's Planet Namek Saga, not super class, you can still bring the Vegeta and Goku. They will link up relatively well. I would imagine that, Tech Piccolo with the support could come in pretty clutch as well. And then, yeah, honestly, this as a rotation right here could actually work pretty well. Or maybe even, again, Nail in this Piccolo, because Nail does get buffed when there's a Piccolo on rotation. So if you have this free-to-play AGL Piccolo, consider running him with Nail if you have him. And if not, then maybe Nail with even Tech Piccolo. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this relatively quick video. I'm going to go ahead and head out now. Consider subscribing, by the way, because we are on the road to 50K, and only you can make that possible. Again, Let me know if there's any way I can improve these videos, and I will see you in the next one. Take care and peace.